My name is Tevfik. I'm a VR developer, entrepreneur, and start mentor, and I'm working in VR space for like 8 years now. I started with basic augmented reality apps and then created Udemy courses during pandemic and got my own company founded and got fundings in VR and created multiple titles. And for the past 1 year, I'm actually all focused on social VR games, which are exploding right now in a Meta store. I'm sure that you notice market is shifted. And now I will talk about live in-game events, which is really important if you have a VR game, social VR game. So it's actually a must. So in our agenda, we have live event blueprint that I will talk. I'll just tell you how I approach live game events. And then we will talk about community leader activation, like the players who actually create events in your game, and growth flywheel, which is like what does mean for growth. Like, okay, you create events, but how it will actually the outcome of the events will actually be growth, must be growth. So how it works, I will talk about it. And then we will do Q&A. If you are an indie VR developer, your game only feels alive when players gather. So creating events are actually a must if you are an indie developer and if you just get started because players needs to gather, right? They need to see other players are in the game and if it's a new game it is really hard, so if you need to determine a time to do together and then it will create memories and then they will want to come back. You can talk to them in person. So it is really important to create in-game events for your game. So for this blueprint, we have a couple of things. And the first thing is you need to define the event purpose. It needs to be purpose, right? It needs to have a purpose. In my game, in our case, this like in the right side, you will see that we have birthday party. I just put it there as an example, but you can do recurring events like weekly update plays, test beta updates, building a friend day for growth or culture like birthday parties. So you need to encourage something and that it should be really, really clear. And the second thing is that yeah, I'm sure that you think as the owner of the game, you think that you should do the one who create events. I was thinking that too, but the community actually itself can create events maybe better than you because you will be busy with developers, the development and other things, and just try to give other community members the ability to create events. For example, in RC Brains, my game, you can see it in the right side. It's a social VR game and it's been live like for a month and it got many players, I think like 4,000 players right now and 300 members in Discord. It's going good organically. And I really owe this to my community because this guy, for example, Josh, is a server manager. He's a moderator. And we also have event hosters, like regular guys from my game actually can create events in the game with a title. And this is really important because they create events more frequently than you and they can connect with player base because they are at their age. So like core idea is actually to don't host everything yourself, create player roles, especially for events. So in the third one is that okay, you do the events, that's okay. But if you actually create some kind of rewards, they will have more reason to come to your event. And you can create, like you can create competitions and you can give in-game money and of course respect to those. You can also give Discord titles, early access zones, developer visibility, like they can give feedback directly to you and other things. So make sure to reward participation, not just winners, like give everyone something. But the core idea is give something if they join your event because they are actually dying to get some in-game money or title. So give them some rewards. And the third thing is that just make this like a tradition. Like do this consistently, make sure that your event hosters do this consistently because it will create some kind of habit and it will actually create more things. Like it will make your game a living calendar. That is to say, like not a static map. Like it will actually create a living thing, living world. So like a TV show, they will just know that in okay, this is Wednesday, okay, this is update day, and probably there will be an update event. This is Thursday, oh okay, this is a mini games events day. So do that consistently and don't handle all these yourself. Let the staff or players help you with those, which is really important. So you will now see that like what does all mean? Like, okay, we do all these, but what will happen, right? So it actually unlocks a lot of things. So you will have players and you turn them into event creators after a while, maybe like in 2 or 3 weeks or in a month. And event creators create events and it actually create memories. For example, this one. This was one of the events. We were actually not even planning that. And that guy said, this today is my birthday, and we did this little party spontaneously. And then we, of course, edited this video and it got a lot of views. And we actually now doing the second one and we'll make this a tradition in RC Brains. So it creates memories and it creates community, and community actually creates growth because other people will see that, oh, there are people in, like, imagine like a party. If no one is there in the party, no one will come, right? That party will not be that attractive. But if a lot of people in the party, if you have a community and other players will more easily come to your party, in our case, it is your game. So this is how VR worlds become places, not just games. Again, from other slides, but this is also this actually defines all the things because it is social ranks. So give social ranks to the players, like event hosters, like if it's a moderator, give something like a badge or something like a title on Discord. Um, so it will actually create a lot of things. So it's not about live events, it's not about other things. It just gives a social ranks, whatever you are planning, and you will see that it will create your community better. Thanks for joining. It was really good to, chat about in-game events because these are really underrated. So make sure to create one right away in your community. And if you have more questions, please reach out to me and I will help you as much as I can. So yeah, thank you.